I always tried to make an ad look like something other than an ad.
Let's talk about one of the most creative geniuses in modern advertising. If you're an art director or graphic designer working in advertising or design or web design, Helmut Krone should be one of your gods. Helmut Krone was a renowned multi-hyphenate creative genius. He's mostly known for doing the Think Small campaign and the Volkswagen work. But my favorite stuff is the stuff that he did for Audi and Porsche. I'm just going to flip through some of his work and end with a video of him talking. The Porsche layout, it's so sexy. Look at that type layout. That's how you handle a block of text. The photography and the layout, it's just insane. This is how you use the grid. Such nice use of repetition here. Look at the layout here with the car busting through and the typography. This was all done without computers. I'm just obsessed with these technical illustrations and the reflection of the water. The gear shift illustration with the angle of the car referencing an RPM, so sick. Again, with the typography, it's just so good. So yeah, Krone's creativity knew no boundaries. He was always pushing what's possible on the page, and his use of typography and the relationships between image and type applies to the screen today. His use of the grid and breaking the grid, it was revolutionary for the time because everything was super boring. The work that I was showing was just the most dynamic stuff that was coming out of the agency at the time. And just to end it here, I'm going to leave with a video of him talking about his creative process.
I always tried to make an ad look like something other than an ad when I could. And here I tried to make this Porsche campaign look like a series of fact sheets. I even numbered them. And there was no headline. What it said was consumer orientation number 3 in a series of technical papers. My idea behind this was to get copy written that nobody, no layman, no car buyer would understand. It was not your usual pseudo-technical copy that you see in car advertising. It was totally, it was written by Tom Yobage, who went over to Weissach in Germany and went through their papers and their engineering, their R&D department, research and development, and dug out facts that had never been in car ads before and that were so complicated nobody would understand them. And my theory behind that was the ad should look like when you lift up the hood of a Porsche. It's marvelous, but you don't understand it. But it's impressive. But we got shockingly high readership scores on these, and I couldn't explain that, and I felt like a failure. And the thing behind this is that the client came. He was a terrific client too. He came to me one day in the agency and he said, I've got 4,000 cars that I have to get rid of. They're all parked in New Jersey at the docks. And I have to get rid of them fast because the new model is coming in. So what we have to do here is make the car look new again. Make it look exciting all over again and make it look new again. So we did this page here, which was really influenced. I got this idea of the fox is the car is the fox. They were all like that in this campaign. Fox looks at itself in the mirror and sees a car. And they were heavily influenced by Guy Bourdin. I don't know what happened to him. I wonder if he's around, but he was a remarkable, very new kind of photographer. And he was doing the Charles Jourdain ads, shoe ads, French, which I really admired. They were so realistic photographs. And that's where I got this idea from Guy Bourdin. And I did like the layout of the Guy Bourdin ads. The top half was a non-bleed color photograph. But I never liked their bottom. I never liked the base of the Charles Jourdain ads. So I copied this half picture idea from Guy Bourdin and Charles Jourdain, but I stayed late, quite a few nights working this out. I've always been interested in the details. One of my heroes of the 20th century is Mies van der Rohe, the architect, who said, "God is in the details." And I guess I agreed with that completely.